Dark Player Stories for Boys by Carlos Morello. I just want to thank you all because without you guys coming to support me, I couldn't have been here. I also want to thank my cast because they put my dream to life to directing a play for my very own and my own very own baby. I also want to thank Professor Manzelli and Dr. Hugh Murphy because without their leadership for 4 years, I wouldn't have had the knowledge to put this play on in the first place, so I gotta thank them. Just a few things, please turn off your cell phones. This show is very cell phone heavy, very technology heavy, so they're going off of some cues that are cell phone sounding, so don't want to confuse the actors now. And now, right behind you, there is an exit. There's an exit right here, and then right through this curtain, there's another exit in case something were to happen. You got a lot of ways to flee. I think that's all I have. I have all these thank yous. Thank you to my stage manager, Oriana, and I want to thank the light board op, Annabelle. I also want to thank my door person, Vincenzo. And I think I thanked everyone. So without further ado, enjoy Dark Play.
Trouble trying to sleep.
I make shit up. I make shit up all the time. Partly because I like making shit up, partly because I'm good at it, and partly because, well, I can. And it's not to say that I'm oblivious to the consequences. I mean, Christ, do I know there are consequences. I mean, you find yourself in sticky situations, painted into corners where it takes the sharp thinking of a comic book hero and their dexterity to unstick yourself, tiptoe across the wet paint. Hopefully, you don't leave any wet toe prints, or if you do, that they're faint enough, no one will notice. Okay, so I'm thinking about this right now because I find myself in one of those situations. A situation where I'll have to muster up the deepest wells of my comic book hero dexterity to get out of. Or not. See, there's this guy lying next to me, in my bed, in the dark, here in my dorm room. He's naked, and we just had sex. I guess you could call him my boyfriend, because he's naked, lying next to me, and we just had sex. We've been through those first cagey conversations where it's like we're talking over each other's sentences, but we haven't really crossed that threshold where it's like, hey, this person might be here for a season. He shared such and such, and I shared such and such, and we stopped talking over each other's sentences and just all that stuff that leads up to intimacy. Nope, we haven't gotten there yet. No, where we are though is the post-first time humping awkward silence. And let me emphasize that this post-first time silence is very meaningful. The whole future of the relationship hovers over this silence like a promise or like a threat. We could start talking and find out that everything we imagine we have in common, we do.
Bro, my dad is such a dick!
Yours too?
You don't know dick until you've met my dad, man.
He could pick his boxers up off the floor, slip on his jeans and t-shirt and say,
that was nice. You should call me sometime. But I'm gonna be busy for the next month or so, but give me a call, I'll see you.
Or he could just go to sleep. But no, he doesn't do any of those things. What he does do is he extends his index finger, presses it against the nape of my neck, and drags it slowly down my neck, over my ribs, over my left nipple, and down, down, down in the direction of my crotch. When at a loss for words, why not start bumping uglies again, right? So he takes his finger and drags it down in the direction of my pubis, I'll suggest it, until it comes to an abrupt stop. A few inches above my belly button. His fingers have hit a speed bump. A dark strip of raised skin, 1/4 of an inch thick and 3 inches long. just above my belly button. Yes, his finger has stopped at the 7 chains of geography of my skin. Tentatively, he traces a line along the length of it, and then even more hesitantly, he explores the rest of my abdomen, finding other speed bumps of different sizes and angles. Some are 3 inches, some just an inch, some just thin wisps.
What are these?
And that's when time stops. When the familiar feeling comes, the sweat glands juicing up, low-grade migraine. I feel like I'm an atom in a particle accelerator, and it's as if the world has slowed down, like it's moving through peanut butter.
And Nicole, can you hear me? What are these? Nikki?
Do I tell him? Or do I let my comic book dexterity get me out of this? In other words, do I tell him the truth, or do what I do so well and make some shit up? The question, the choice, the question, the choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth,
Nikki?
or do I make shit up?
Nicole.
The low-grade migraine, sweat glands juicing up.
Where's Nicole? Do you copy?
Me speeding up.
What are these?
The air taking on the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole.
The question, the choice, the question, the choice. Launches me back in time when I was 14 and living by this theory I call the universal theory of the gullibility threshold, or UTGT, or even better, GT for short. You see, the theory organizes the chaos of 21st century life into a simple, manageable model. You see, now everyone has a gullibility threshold. Everyone at some point will recognize that the wheelbarrow of caca they're being fed is in fact a wheelbarrow of caca. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, the GT works on a scale of 1 to 10. At the bottom of the scale, you have your ones. Your ones don't even bother taking a swallow of the caca. Okay, they know it's caca. They can smell it from a mile away. Their healthy skepticism, though, turns into a cancer. They become those conspiracy nuts shut-ins who go on thinking everything is caca. The world is round.
No, it's not. You're fucking with me.
The sky is blue.
It's just an illusion, my dude.
Most people tend to fall in the middle. Your 4s, your 5s, your 6s, they'll give the caca the benefit of the doubt, but eventually they'll wise up. But at the top of the scale, you have your 10s. Now your 10s will gorge themselves on caca, okay? I will repeat over and over. Tastes like chicken. Can I have seconds? Hey, can I have thirds? And then, when the wheelbarrow is empty, they'll eat their own caca. They're so addicted. Okay, look. The 10s are those girls who collect unicorns and draw rainbows all over their biology notebooks. They're those girls who, at the end of the day, end up with an empty wallet because they believe every sob story told to them by every homeless person they meet on the street.
Hey, do you have a 20? I'm not like this. I don't usually do this ever. It's just that my husband, he just got back from Iraq, and, well, he's all messed up in the head, and he's at the VA hospital in Sacramento, and he just spent his last disability check on crack. And I don't have any money to get on the bus to Bakersfield to pick up our kids who stay with their grandmother who's deaf on all dialysis, and, well, she can't drive because the repo man's got her car. And the kids can't stay there another night because her boyfriend's crazy and doesn't want the kids there no more. So I have to get them, then get my husband so they can find somewhere to live. If you can please give me your number, I promise I'll call you so I can pay you back. Can you help me out?
Yeah. The 10s are rare, but they do exist. 10! 6, 4, 10. Like I said, the 10s are rare, but they do exist. Amy fell into that category. I'm not gullible. Amy was a perfect 10. I'm not gullible. A perfect 10, which was weird. How do you account for a perfectly average 16-year-old from Southern California having a GT of 10? You could just write her off and say that she was stupid. I'm not stupid. But that wouldn't be scientific, no. In order to get to the bottom of Amy's existence, gotta ask the question, how'd you get to be so gullible? What? Did no one ever kick the off your ice cream cone for no reason? Oh, was your backyard a garden of Eden under the ever-present California sun? Did your parents actually stay married? Or did your mom jab a nickel in your mouth and tell me so much is Squidward? Wait, did your parents decimate nature with the overabundance of nurture?
My parents? I don't know. They're alright, I guess. I mean, they're not like weird or anything. They're just kind of there. I mean, I don't hate them, you know, they just kind of keep to themselves. Dad with his book, Mom with her puttering around, and me in my room doing homework or surfing the net. And it's like, we all have our own little areas of the house, and like the dining room's the one place where we, you know, eat. And I mean, I guess that's what we do when we're together, eat. And when we finish eating, we go back to our little areas of the house and go to sleep. Every day it's pretty much the same.
So, no, the nipple-on-demand Garden of Eden theory didn't explain Amy. But then I started thinking, you know, maybe it's something more fundamental. Maybe. Okay, so in the face of knowing that Mom, Dad, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, the Great Pumpkin, and God are all dead, I mean, you gotta believe in something, don't you?
I don't know. I guess I believe in God. I mean, I don't really go to church or anything. Well, like we used to, but then we moved to California and, you know, just kind of stopped. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe there is something out there. But also, is it some guy with a white beard and hair up in the sky? Look, so I have this cousin up in Oregon. She's like this total religious freak boy. And one day, we're sitting on the beach, watching the sunset, and water. Water, yeah. What else? Waves. Wave, yes. What else? The sky, some clouds, sand, seagulls, a bunch of junk in the sand. Yes, and yes, I see all those things too. But you know what else I see? When you put them all together, the water, the wave, the sand, the sky, the junk on the beach, the little kid over there smiling at the wave with her mother. You know what I see? No. I see God. You can see him too, Amy, if only you'd let him in your heart. Yeah, I was like, whatever.
So, like the rest of us, Amy was a belief-starved kid, hopscotching the 500 channels of satellite television and wandering the infinite portals of the World Wide Web, scavenging for that morsel of diversion to sustain you until the next one. But that couldn't explain Amy's stratospheric GT. I mean, otherwise we'd all be fishing stupidly for books.
I'm not stupid.
But she wasn't totally belief-starved. I mean, I recognize that after reading the first 6 words of her online profile.
I want to fall in love.
I read that, I was like, whoa. I mean, who uses that word? Amy was like the first person my age who used that word without rolling her eyes or making it sound like the punchline of a really stupid joke.
I want to fall in love with a guy 15 to 18. He should have green eyes, chocolate brown hair, somewhere between 5'7", 6 foot tops. He should have a good body, no fat guys, please, no offense. He should be smart and likes to chill out on the beach. I'm 16, kind of tall. I used to play soccer, but I'm trying to expand my horizons. Email me at justwantachillwithyou@aol.com.
No. I read that and I was like, well, duh. I mean, who doesn't want a guy like that? You know, I could just imagine all the 5'7", 15 to 18-year-old brunette, green-eyed guys reading that, breathing a sigh of relief, saying,
Finally, somebody wants me!
I want to fall in love. Love. I mean, did the fact that Amy even believed such a thing existed explain why her GT was way off the scale? I mean, look, she wasn't just a rare 10, okay? She was like the amp in Spinal Tap. Her GT went up to 11. Intrigued, I set out to find out.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
The question, the choice. The question, the choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth?
Nikki?
I make shit up.
Nicole.
Low grade, high grade, sweat glands juicing up.
Earth to Nicole, deep copy.
Me speeding up.
What are these?
The air taking on the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole.
And the question, the choice, the question, the choice launches me back 3.5 weeks before I read those magic, totally baffling words.
I want to fall in love.
Back to when I was taking this theater arts course, elective. I thought it'd be a total blow-off. An antidote to the accelerated math, English, science, and history classes I was taking. Now, teacher was this lady, Miss Spiegel. She was about 40, 50. She was a total dyke. The best type of theater is a theater that challenges the audience, that provokes, that's dangerous. She used to say that. Yeah, she liked that word. Dangerous. The best type of theater holds a mirror up to the audience and invites, no, it demands that they look at their reflection, no matter how ugly, no matter how unflattering it is. The best type of theater takes the audience on a journey through the deepest, most darkest regions of the human soul. And at the end of the journey, once the audience, having faced that darkness, that danger, can find that very same darkness and danger present within their own very souls. Excuse me! Now, that was all well and good. But I couldn't reconcile all this darkness and danger she was talking about with the fact that we'd spent the entire semester playing these stupid kid games. Tag, duck, duck, goose. So one day, after she practically broke down in tears, crying, telling us the importance of finding the darkness and danger in the human soul and how portraying that on stage is one of nature's highest callings, I raised my hand.
Yes, Nicole.
Miss Spiegel, I think I get what you mean by all this darkness and danger stuff, but what I don't get is, what does any of that have to do with playing pussy once a corner? There were all sorts of repressed giggles. Kids were used to not noticing me, flying as far under the radar as I did in school. So it took her a second to collect herself and improvise an answer to my question. Well, games are the essence of theater. When you play a game, you allow yourself to let go. You allow yourself to believe. Acting is kind of like playing a game, except instead of being a pussycat, you're Hamlet. And instead of finding your corner within the circle, you're deciphering whether or not you want to kill your stepfather. Oh. And then she got on a roll. She started talking about how there are games that are really dangerous. That back when I was in grad school, like 1,000,000 years ago. Anyways, back when I was in grad school, we had this professor, a really intense guy that used to do all sorts of crazy theater back in NYC in the 60s. He would make us play games, but the dark kind. He would call these games dark play. Does anyone know what dark play is? Silence. Does anyone want to take a gander, a stab at it? Anyone? Guess not. Dark game or dark play is a game, again, where some people know the rules and others don't. In other words, some people are fully aware that they are playing a game and others are left in the dark. Wow, it's so interesting. Cool, oh my god, yes! Has anyone played this dark play before?
Anyone?
Well, I decided to raise my hand to take a stab at it, as it were.
Yes, thank you, Nicole.
So is that like when you go on the internet and then you go in a chat room and you pretend to be someone you're not?
Maybe. Can you unpack that for me? I'm totally 19th century and I can't even fix my stupid toaster.
Say you're some girl and you're kind of ugly.
Nicole, can we please refrain from using those type of words for my sake, please? For my sake.
Look, I'm just trying to make sure that I understand what you're saying. So, say you're some girl and you look a certain way that nobody wants to get with you. So, you go online and you start talking to this guy, and he's like,
What do you look like?
and you could tell him the truth.
I'm overweight, I have back pain, I have facial hair, and I don't dress cool at all.
Which would get you nowhere. Or you could be like,
I'm 5'7", have dirty brown hair, green eyes, I wear short mini skirts, and I'm totally hot.
which would get the guy interested, right?
I guess. Depends on the guy.
Anyway, so then the guy is like,
You sound hot. I want to get to know you.
and he could just be some fat gay pimply kid bored waiting to see where it goes. And then they start cybering.
Pardon. Cybering? Can you find that for me?
That's when one of the jocks in the class chimed in.
So when you get all nasty with this girl online.
Oh! Yeah! I didn't know people did that.
Anyway, is that what you mean by this dark play?
I guess. I'll have to look into it and get back at you.
Yeah, she never did get back to me, but I figured I was right. I guess I got what she was saying about plays and how plays are kind of like a game in theater, but look, I've seen the school plays. They're about as dangerous as Seussical. Now, if the school were to do a play on the internet with all the dark play going on there, I'd check it out. But until they did that play, I'd get my dose of dark and dangerous in the one place a kid my age and well of my demeanor could escape the cruel and unusual punishment assigned to her by her peers. The World Wide Web, where you could be anything. You could enact revenge on all the little shits who made your life a miserable place to inhabit. First it was just small potatoes. Lure some dickhead soccer player into a chat room and say something like,
I want to suck it.
and then you get him to say all kinds of stupid shit like,
Lick it, bitch. Look like an ice cream cone.
and you knew that as you were spitting out this fantasy that some schmuck in, Yorba Linda was upstairs in his room, pants down to his ankles, one hand hunting and pecking on the computer keyboard, and the other MIA in the jungle of his tiny whities. And then, just as he was at the point of no return, you pull the Lucy Van Pelt in his Charlie Brown. You pull him the football away just as he's about to kick it.
Oh, I'm so hard for you, I'm gonna blow!
And then there'd be silence. And sometimes they'd leave the chat room without typing another word.
Soccer dude 2891 has left the chat.
But other times, they'd say really threatening shit like,
Motherfucker, I cut your fucking back and take off.
and that was all good and fun for about 2.5 minutes. But look, once you exhausted all the possibilities, and I believe there were quite a few, it was the same old, same old. And it got me thinking about what Miss Eagle said about going deeper, darker, more
Dangerous.
into the murky recesses of human nature. Seeing what people, that's when the fake ad started.
Hola, I am Yolanda. I'm an exchange student from Santo Domingo and I'm 17 years old. My sister Maria is also an exchange student. We're both in Catholic high school here in California, United States, and we're both non-leaders. We're just starting to learn English and our hosts are not very fun. So, we're looking for mature American chulo to show us the American way of life. Better like, he must have a party and un amigo to join us on this adventure. My sister and me are looking for our new experience. We want someone who, ¿cómo se dice? Will rock your world. Respond with a picture at Dominican Days, lonely in the USA at yahoo.com.
Now, I posted that, thinking, God, nobody's gonna respond to this. But the next day, there were like 800 emails in my inbox. I mean, it was like all the creep boys crawled out of their rocks, found that one, and decided to respond with their hideous pictures proving their hideous existence. I mean, oh God, one picture though really creeped me out. I mean, it was this guy standing in front of his mirror shirtless, and he had a prick sausage sticking out of his scummy shorts, and fat belly, drooping old lady tits, ratty goatee, and like shoulder-length greasy hair. And then he had his camera. He was holding it up behind his head, and the harsh light from the splash made his skin look even pastier. His eyes. I can't even describe to you his eyes, but it just creeped me out. But at the same time, it started this feeling in me. But the ads too lost their charm. I mean, once you put one up, they were all pretty much the same. I mean, the same disgusting and depraved people sending their disgusting and depraved responses with accompanying disgusting and depraved pictures. Confirmation that the world was populated by disgusting and depraved people who for some reason believed that their beer guts and old lady tits would attract a pair of nubile, sex-hungry Dominican chicks. At that point, I was ready to cut the whole thing off. That is, until I stumbled upon Amy's profile in those 6 words. I want to fall in love. Those words were so icky. Look, what the fuck is that?
I want to fall in love with a guy 15 to 18. He should have green eyes, chocolate brown hair, somewhere between 5'7", 6 foot tops. He should have a good body, no fat guys, please, no offense. He should be smart and likes to chill out on the beach. I'm 16, kind of tall. I used to play soccer, but I'm trying to expand my horizon. Email me at justwannachillwithyou@outlook.com.
Yeah. I couldn't just write her and be like, hey, I'm Nicole. I'm pretty confused about most stuff, so what's up with this love shit? Look, I might get her on the smart part, but you never mistake me for a 5'7", brunette, green-eyed guy
Who likes to chill?
Yeah. Nature did not endow me with such generous gifts. But nature, with all its insurmountable obstacles, doesn't really exist anymore, does it? I mean, not when you have 512 megabytes of RAM, 650 megahertz of microprocessing power, and a high-speed internet connection. No. Armed with those, there is no natural boundary once crossed that can't be crossed back over. So, in spite of the physical shortcomings that nature cursed me with, in a nature-free world, I could become this guy of her dreams. I could invent rain. Now, the tricky thing about inventing Ray was that, unlike the horny Dominican chicks, Ray had to be, well, plausible, which you know is a tall order if you'd ever have to create a human being from scratch before. I mean, especially one of the male species. First and foremost, he had to fit the criteria.
What do you look like?
What do you think I look like?
I don't know.
Well, I have green eyes, I have chocolate brown hair, and I'm 5'7".
Do you like to chill?
I love to chill.
Now, fitting the criteria was easy. I mean, Amy pretty much sketched him out for me. It was more so fleshing him out, so to speak. Like, okay, he had to be a snap, but he couldn't be a total mule. That'd be out of our league.
Describe what you look like.
I mean, I'll try. I'm not really good at talking about myself.
Try.
Okay, so most people say I'm like a cross between The Rock, Corbin Blue, it's kind of like a Clooney vibe.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Cool. He needed to be smart, but not so smart that Amy would feel like a ditz standing next to him.
Well, I've got a B in math, a B plus in English. I'm somewhere between a B and a B plus in history, but I totally aced Le Français last semester. But chemistry totally sucks. I have like a C average, but you know what? I think I could bring it up to a B.
Cool. I also wanted him to be quirky. You know, in that way that makes girls swoon, but not so quirky she'd think he was a freak.
So I used to play these practical jokes on my ex-girlfriend, right? So one day, she went away for this band trip, and I convinced her mom to let me and my boy Carlos into her room. So we filled it up waist high with foam packing peanuts. you should have seen the look on her face when she just opened up the door. There's this tidal wave of foam packing peanuts just launched right at her. She tries to get me back with none of her own practical jokes, but yeah, I ended up breaking up with her because she had a horrible sense of humor.
Ray also had to suggest to Amy the possibility of sex, like without coming off as a total dick nugget.
You know, I read that on average worldwide it lasts 11 minutes.
No shit.
Think about that, like 11 minutes. You might as well be riding alone all over the walls for 11 minutes. But to answer your question, no, I don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I'd like one. I'm not really into hooking up. Like, I'm not against hooking up, it's just, I don't know, principle? There's just gotta be something more, you know?
In other words, in order for Ray to be plausible, he had to be a little kind of average. Now, the first chat online was surprisingly easy. I mean, I realized pretty quickly that with every exchange, Amy was inventing Ray as much as I was. I mean, she could say something totally generic, like
when is Nicolas Cage not completely lame?
which would lead her to construct a whole matrix of assumptions about him and what he thought about, like, Iraq, religion, the last election, which I guess is what people do, right? I mean, you never really know anything about anyone, so you gotta make shit up. Now, the first chat between Ray and Amy, time disappeared. I mean, we started talking at, 7? And it felt like only a half hour had passed, but when I checked the time, it read 6:45, okay? 11 hours and 45 minutes nonstop. I mean, it kind of freaked me out, but at the same time, it excited me that I could sustain Ray for so long. But then I remembered I had a math quiz that day, so Ray wrote,
I don't want to get off, but I have a chemistry test tomorrow. Well, today. You know, gotta catch some Z's to turn that C up to a B.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wonder, do I leave the carrot dangling, or do I leave it at that?
Will you be on tomorrow night?
Yeah, probably.
Well, then we will meet again.
And with that,
Ray is rockin' has left the chat room.
We shall meet again.
and meet again they did. I mean, they shared jokes.
Okay, so these gay, horny pirates get stuck on this island. But it turns out that the island is home to a Catholic convent.
They shared intimacies.
Do you ever feel like you're the loneliest person on the planet?
They exchanged pictures.
Did you get the pictures I emailed you?
Yep.
And?
You are totally cute.
Thanks. I mean, look, Amy, cute's not really a compliment. For guys, I mean, koala bears are cute.
I'm sorry. I mean, no, what do you want me to say?
A guy shouldn't have to tell a girl what he wants to hear.
So what? A girl's supposed to be like psychic?
Not psychic, just
Imaginative.
Okay. How about this? You are perfect.
That's so sweet of you, Amy. That's so sweet, but I'm not perfect. I'm not anywhere close to perfect.
You are...
I just don't.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just so afraid of disappointing you.
Yeah, they laid down the groundwork for the inevitable face-to-face that would prove if their virtual connection can survive the chaotic muck of the real world.
I want to meet you.
And if the connection did survive, then they could, exchange bodily fluids.
I want to meet you.
I want to meet you too.
Then what's the problem?
I can't tell you that, Amy. It's complicated.
The weird thing is that, in spite of the impossibility of Ray and Amy ever meeting, something in me craved it as much as she did. But I sensed that she was on the verge of her gullibility threshold.
Sometimes I get the feeling that,
That what?
never mind.
Amy, if we're gonna be in a relationship, we've gotta be open with each other. Come on, I've been open with you.
Yeah, until it's time to be like, hey, why don't we meet?
I can't explain to you how much I want that.
Then what's the problem?
I can't tell you that, Amy.
I want to meet you. I feel like you're too good to be true.
Amy, I'm not good, okay? I'm mad. I am like the worst person in the whole world.
Why?
I can't tell you that, Amy, okay? Look, but one day I hope I can. And not like this, face to face. So I can kiss your beautiful mouth and lay your head against my chest and stroke your hair and kiss your ears.
I don't believe you.
Since things have to be this way, I want to love you the only way that I can right now. Will you love me?
Maybe.
Turn on your webcam.
I don't know if I want to.
Please? Please, Amy, come on. I want to love you. I want to love you the only way that I can right now. Turn on your webcam.
Okay, I'll do it.
I want you to show me how much you love me. I want to see it. Show them to me and show me how much you love me.
And there she was, on the screen, grainy, choppy, and she was pulling up her shirt. Ray urged her on.
I feel like you're right here in my room with me. God, you're so beautiful, Amy. I want you to show me how much you love me. Show me. Show me. Show me.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
Question the choice, the question the choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth?
Nikki?
Or do I make shit up?
Nicole?
The low-grade migraine, sweat glands juicing up,
Earth to Nicole, do you copy?
me speeding up,
What are these?
the air taking on the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole!
The question, the choice, the question, the choice. Those nightly sessions were... I mean, Ray asked Amy to do things that... And she did them. I couldn't believe it. But aside from the excitement of watching Amy, the nightly sessions served their purpose to keep Amy hooked, to keep her from demanding the face-to-face that she wanted. But, I mean, it started to feel like a nightly tap dance, a square pusher. I just couldn't keep up. So, drastic measures had to be put in order. I had to insert myself in the saga of Ray and Amy.
Nikki will rock you has entered the chat room.
Now, I couldn't seek her out. No, she had to find me, but how I did that? I gotta say, it was pretty clever.
Yeah, I'm an only child. What about you?
I have a sister, Nicole.
or younger than her?
Younger. She's 14.
Is she cool?
I guess. I mean, she's my little sister. How cool could she be? Okay, so she's a total dweeb, right? She hangs out by herself at school. And you know what? She's has one of the biggest brains I've ever met. She can be pretty funny sometimes.
Cool.
Like her username, and if you meet her, you cannot tell her I told you this, but it's Nikki will rock you. I mean, if you saw this kid, the last thing you think she'd be doing is rocking you.
You should tell her to change it to Dweeb will rock you. LOL.
That's my little sister you're talking about there, Amy.
Sorry.
Look, she's a total dweeb, but in some ways, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but she's all that I've got.
Nikki will rock you has entered the chat room.
I wish you could have seen Amy's reaction when that name popped up on her screen.
Nikki will rock you.
I mean, I figured she'd interpret it as some sign of divine synchronicity. I mean, that's what people do when they think they're in love, don't they? Now, there were a few other people in the chat room in addition to Amy, and I made sure to steer clear of her. But made a point to provoke everyone else in the room. On the one hand, to make sure that my screen name was visible at all times. On the other, to piss everyone else off enough with tirades of bullshit that I'd clear the room.
Dude, that's totally fucking fucked up. I hope Homeland Security is sending your ass to Guantanamo.
Did you even read the 9/11 report, dickhead? Probably not, because seeing how badly it's spelled, you're an illiterate fuck.
What the fuck? You're a...
And if you hadn't read it, which I have from cover to cover, you'd know there's holes in it. You could fly 27s to 767s through.
Motherfucker.
I'm telling you, the U.S. government orchestrated the whole thing.
Bullshit!
It's all over the web, dude. You just gotta know where to look to find the facts. And, okay, those guys who hijacked the planes were totally right.
You're a fucking dick! Don't treat on B-76 has left the chat room.
It didn't take long to clear the chat room. And Amy stuck out all the bullshit because she recognized my screen name.
Nikki will rock you. Hey. Hey. All that stuff you were saying, did you actually mean all of that?
No, of course not.
Then why did you say it?
I like seeing how far you can push people's reactions.
That's weird.
And then there was this silence, but Amy made the first move. You know, it was kind of funny, but also kind of sad. I mean, watching her try to play me.
Yeah, I'm just hanging, waiting for this guy.
And after a while of her getting nowhere, I threw her a bone.
Whoa, that's crazy! See, because this guy I'm talking to, he lives in that neighborhood too.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
Ray.
Oh, Ray. Not Ray Sutcliffe by any chance.
No way! Dude, you know him?
Dude, he's my brother!
No fucking way!
Once that was out of the open, the questions just poured in.
Is he as cool in person as he is online?
Oh, he's awesome.
And is he as hot in person as he is in his picture?
Dude, you're asking me, his sister, if I think my brother's hot? It's gross, man.
You know what I mean?
Well, let me put it this way. If he wasn't my brother, I'd like totally want to do it.
That's sick, dude.
Then came the plea for help.
He says he can't meet me because, well, he says...
It's complicated.
Well, dude, I'm sorry to say what it is.
Why?
I can't.
Explain that to you right now?
That's what he always says.
Well, you know, even with all the complications, I might be able to help you. You can? Sure do. As they say, your wish is my command.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
The question, the choice, the question, the choice.
What are these?
God, what are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth?
Nikki.
Or do I make shit up?
Nicole.
Low-grade migraine, sweat glands juicing up.
Right to
When she showed up that Friday night after she met her mom, I was totally fucking awkward. We went downstairs by that gate. So, where's Ray? I made my face go all serious and brave, and I said, my stepdad has him. What do you mean he has him? Long story. Well, is he coming back? Hard to say when my stepdad has him. I mean, there's no telling when he'll get back. Well, maybe I should go. No! Yeah, go ahead if you want, but I mean, my mom will ask all sorts of questions, and who knows? I mean, you stick around, maybe Ray will get back. And then there was this weird silence. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I got her here to my house, to my room, which was what I wanted, I guess, but I just stood there like a fucking idiot. God! I mean, if I had a gun in that moment, I would have stuck it in my mouth and pulled the trigger. But Amy saved me.
Your mom's pretty cool.
No, she's not.
I mean, I think she's cool.
That's because she thinks you're pretty.
No, she doesn't.
You don't know my mom. You being here is like the first time she's felt close to her youth in centuries.
Doesn't your stepdad remind her?
My stepdad has plenty of other places to go visit. You know what?
She thinks I'm pretty.
What are you, like blonde or something?
I mean, your mom is pretty hot.
Dude, that's my mom you're talking about.
Sorry, I was just kidding. So, where's Ray's room?
Upstairs, second floor.
Can we, like,
You want to check out my brother's room?
I mean, yeah.
Well, what are you, like a stalker?
No.
I mean, also, what do you think you do if you found out?
Forget it.
Oh, hey, bro. You know that girl you've been mooning over, the one you met on the internet?
Nicole?
Yeah, well, she came over, and you know what she wanted to do?
Nicole.
She wanted me to sneak her into your room.
Shut
so
up.
she could sniff around your boxer. Hey, don't push.
Just shut the fuck up, alright?
Alright, I was just kidding.
Look, this totally sucks. I'm gonna go.
No! I want to show you something.
What?
So I took out a box from underneath my bed. What was my doing? And pulled out a thick folder. And then I sat down in front of Amy, looked her straight in the eyes and said, "What's my name?"
Nicole?
No, what's my full name?
Stupid. Come on, what's my full name? Your full name is Nicole Sutcliffe.
And what does it say here?
Birth certificate.
Okay, but what does it say here?
Nicole? Wait a minute.
Creepy, isn't it?
That's not your last name.
No, that is my last name. Only no one except for me and my mom, and well, now you knows it.
How do you know it isn't someone else's?
How old am I?
14?
And what does it say here?
Date of birth, November 9th, 1989.
My birthday, Amy.
Holy shit. Wait, isn't that today?
Yeah,
Oh.
today's my birthday.
Oh.
I mean, I was 14 yesterday, but today I'm 15.
Oh my god, well, happy birthday, dude!
Thanks.
Oh, wait, does your mom know about all this?
No fucking way.
But don't you want to know?
Well, sure. I mean, there's not one night that I don't go tossing and turning in my bed wondering who my real dad is. You see, until I found this, my mother, that psycho upstairs, led me to believe that her first husband was my dad. And then when he shot himself.
He shot himself?
Yeah. Disappeared when I was 11. Cops found him in his car in the parking lot of Jewel Hospital, sucking on the wrong end of a rifle barrel.
Holy shit! Wait, what did you last do?
Supermarket chain? Well, back in Chicago, they don't have them here.
Holy
were packing up the house that I found that, I realized my whole fucking life was a lie. I mean, that dead guy who I thought was my dad, he wasn't my dad, he was just some dead guy.
Dude, if that ever happened to me, man, I'd go straight to my mom, shove that shit right in her face, and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've been tempted, but I'll do this little secret, in case I ever need to go nuclear on her. Well, and there was this beautiful silence. I mean, filled with awe, filled with mystery, and Amy looks beautiful.
What about Ray? Who's his dad?
There he was again, Ray. That bitch was so obsessed with that little asshole, she couldn't recognize me in that moment. I mean, me. Ray was more real to her than me, the person who invented him, for Christ's sake. God, I wish I could describe the rage I felt in that moment. I wanted to rip her heart out and shove it down her throat. I wanted to laugh in her face and say, you fucking fool. You fucking twit. There is no Ray, you piece of shit. I am Ray. You're sitting right next to him. God, do you want to fall in love with me now, huh? Are you dying to meet me now? Are you dying to ride me now? I mean, you strip for him every night. Will you strip for me now? Huh? Huh? I could destroy you. But I take pride.
What about Ray? Who's his dad?
Who's Ray's dad? Well, knowing my mom, your guess is just as good as mine. Oh, here's an idea. Next time you talk to him, why don't you ask him?
Why are you asking me about my stepdad?
I'm just curious.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because certain subjects are just off limits, all right?
Okay, well, what do you want to talk
I
about?
don't want to talk about anything. I want to see you.
Okay, let me just go to the bathroom really quick.
After resisting the temptation to rip Amy's throat out, I poured drinks. Whoa, what's this? New Amsterdam orange. Here.
What if your mom finds out?
Please, my mom buys like 3 cases of this stuff a week. There's never any orange juice in the house, so she gets her vitamin C intake with this stuff. She's always too fucked up to notice if one goes missing. Mom, cheers.
Holy shit!
What?
You down that?
Yeah, the longer you nurse it, the longer it takes you where you need to go. Your turn.
Oh no.
Come on. Amy, 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 Amy! Yeah!
Oh shit!
Gross, isn't it? I don't know how my mom drinks that stuff like water. Here, have another.
No, I'm good with just one.
Oh, don't be such a pussy. Drink it.
Fuck! Woo! Stop! What do you want to do? You.
Oh.
Come on, dude, I'm serious.
You. Oh, let me do you. Do you think you want to do Ray?
No, it's messed up.
Yeah, you're right. It's gross, disgusting, filthy, makes me want to throw up. Another drink?
No, I'm fine.
All right, great. More for me then.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, sure.
Here, take it. Yeah.
Whoa!
So, what's new on Ray the fuckboy front? Where are you going?
I'm getting out of here, dude. You're a little bitch.
No, come on, don't go.
Please, don't call him a fuckboy.
Look, I'm sorry.
You said you were gonna help me.
I know. Sorry. You want another shot? Sure.
What? Do you think he really likes me?
Does Michael Jackson like doing it with a little voice?
Come on, I'm serious.
He likes
like, you know, but not in a way that you'd be like, whoa, he's better than me. You know what I mean? But he likes you. I feel so weird. You know? Like forget it. No, like what? Okay, it's gonna sound really weird, but like, I think I love him. Which is weird because I've never met him. Yeah. Well, do you think you'll like as much when you meet him? I think so. I hope so. Do you think he'll like me? Dude, he will not be disappointed. Imagine it. Meeting him. What'd you imagine? Stupid. Oh, okay, so we're like on the beach, chilling, but it's like 6 o'clock, so the lights are all orange, and we're just walking. What's he wearing? He's wearing like ripped jeans, a V-neck, short sleeves, so you can see his biceps are all like ripped. And we're just walking, and he's laughing, and there's water, and waves, whoosh. And little kids playing on the beach. And it's like we're in our own little world. I'm gonna have another. So you're walking on the beach. Yeah, just talking, you know? And the sun starts to set. So we sit. Looking at the ocean. Oh, shit's getting to my head. I need to lie down. Me too. So, ocean, sky, seagulls? Yeah. And we're just sitting there, and it's really quiet, you know? Like we're wrapped up in some feeling. And then out of nowhere, no one knowing who made the first move. We're holding hands. Like this? Yeah. What does it feel like? It feels like a surge of good. I'd like to feel that. And then he touches my face, and I touch his. And we look into each other's eyes, those green eyes. Yeah. And then, just like when we were holding hands, not in the snow, we made the first we kiss. Like this. Oh, I'm totally wasted. Yeah, me too. Don't stop.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
The question of choice, the question of choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth?
Nikki.
Or do I make shit up?
Nicole.
The low grade, migrate, sweat glands juicing up.
Earth to Nicole, do you copy?
Oh, me speeding up.
What are these?
Here, checking on the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole.
The question, the choice, the question, the choice. I'd be totally ideal if I said I planned what happened to that night. I mean, I know I mentioned before that what separates the pros from the amateurs is the ability to empathize in a game, but yeah, I mean, I guess I wanted it to happen, but, you know, wanting something to happen and that thing happening. So that night ended up a bit one-sided. On one hand, I felt like, well, how God must feel. But on the other, having Amy in my mouth and hearing her say, Ray. Yeah, you can imagine how that felt. I wish the sun out of my mouth was Amy. Well, we were done. Amy puked. And when I woke up the next morning, she was already on.
Nikki, hon,
What?
can you come in my room a sec?
What? You slept late.
I got stuff to do, Mom.
know that's an awful lot of eyeshadow you're wearing. Nicole, you might can listen. You're so 25. Ha ha! Can you listen? Ha ha! Can this wait? It'll only take a minute. Fine. I like your friend. Amy, was it? Yeah, Amy. It's funny. Never used to like him. So, I'm sorry, Nikki, I just... Where did you two meet? Around. Just around. What part of around don't you understand? Well, could you be more specific? What's with the interrogation? I'm not interrogating. I mean, what's next? Are you gonna put a hood over my head, attach electrodes to my nipples, take some souvenir photographs? Nicole, I don't know what it is you want me to say, okay? I met her around. Why is it so difficult to leave? I mean, you meet all sorts of people in all sorts of places. How am I supposed to remember shit like language, Nikki, stuff like that? Well, it's not exactly as if you have parades of friends walking through that door. Whatever. Amy is the first friend you brought to the house since we moved here. I don't think it's unreasonable to ask a simple question. Yeah, and I answered the question, okay, around. Can I go now? What's happening to you? Jesus. You didn't used to be this way. You used to talk to me. Go ahead, Nikki. Leave. But before you do, let me make something clear. Until you're willing to tell me where you met that girl. Oh, so she's that girl now? I see how it is. Until you're willing to tell me where you met that girl, you're not allowed to bring her to this house again. But I thought you liked her, Mom. You are not allowed to see her under any circumstances. Have I made myself clear? Clear as mud. Who are you? You know what? You don't have to worry about her coming over anymore. Not after the way you acted. Excuse me. Look, I know you're a lonely old bitch, but you didn't have to fall all over her like that. What did you just say? I know you want to feel young again, but that was a little ridiculous. Nick! Oh! Oh God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You hit me. Baby, I'm sorry. It's okay, we're engaged. It's okay. You used to be like a little cat. I'd go from room to room, I wouldn't notice that you would follow me. You were so quiet, I was content to be close by. I used to call you Kitty. And when you got older, you hated me calling you that, then you were Nikki. Don't stop being Nikki, please. You'll always be my Nikki. The question, the choice, the question, the choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are
Do I tell the truth?
these? Nikki!
Or do I make shit up?
Nicole!
The low-grade, migraine, sweat glands juicing up.
After Nicole, do you copy?
Me speeding up.
What are
They
these?
are taking all the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole!
Question the choice, the question the choice. Amy, cut me off! I mean, I go in the chat room and I'd be like, hey, what's up? Just want to chill with you has left the chat room. I sent instant messages. Just want to chill with you is now offline. I sent her emails. Message to just want to chill with you at AOL.com has been returned to sender. The silence felt like 50 kicks to the stomach. Yeah, I mean, I would have walked onto the afternoon one on oncoming traffic. And I'm not kidding when I say that I seriously considered that option. If it weren't for Ray, he was still alive for Amy, though barely. She started getting mean with him, harsh. One day she wrote, I think you're a fucking player. Wasn't the same Amy who wrote in her profile way back when. I want to fall in love. Love was no longer in her vocabulary.
I love you. How can you say such a thing?
Love. She'd gone from saying it and meaning it to making it sound like the punchline of a really mean joke. Love.
How can you be so cruel?
Me? Cruel. I can't meet you. It's complicated. Bullshit. I never want to talk to you again. I'm a fucking idiot.
Please don't say that, Amy. I love you.
Prove it.
I will.
How?
Turn on your webcam.
Fuck no.
I'll show you how much I love you.
Turn on your webcam.
You know my stepdad won't let me have one.
I believe that. Whatever.
Please, Amy, I'll do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
I want to meet you. Are you there?
Fine. Okay. I'll meet you.
hairstyle on the paper.
Friday. Are you sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my entire life. Will you do something for me? I want to watch.
Turn on my light.
Of course, this was a date Ray couldn't keep. I mean, could you imagine me standing on the pier swimming in a blazer and slacks? Hey, Amy, it's me, Ray! Look, I've gotten the shit kicked out of me before, and it's not fun. I don't like pain. Although I will admit, and it's totally fucked. I know. But there was a certain amount of pleasure in imagining Amy inflicted. Better than the total silence from her, right? I guess that's what you call being lovesick. And it was in that state of utter uselessness that I realized that if I needed to keep Amy, I had to do the unthinkable.
Capiche 911 has entered the chat room.
Just want to chill with you. You're Amy, right?
Who are you?
It's nice to meet you, Amy Moody, right?
Who the fuck are you?
I'd watch your language if I were you. See, we don't like when people use the F word to me.
Oh, yeah?
See, there was this one kid, God bless him, he used that word one too many times. You want to know what happened to him?
Right.
Cops found him one night, hanging from a tree. You want to know how he was hanging from that tree?
A rope?
Railroad spikes. That's right. Some sick fuck crucified him using railroad spikes. Pretty sick, don't you think?
Yeah.
Even sicker, he was missing parts.
Like what parts?
Use your imagination. You can use your imagination, can you? Or do I need to help you out with this one? Amy, Moody, 1211 Camille Del Sur.
Who the fuck are you?
Now that is a good question. But I think the better question is, who the fuck are you? It seems we have a little problem here, Amy. It seems you've been wanting to stick your pancake titties in places your pancake titties don't belong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's real funny, Amy, Moody, 1211 Camille Del Sur. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll say the message clear. Stay the fuck away from Ray.
You know Ray?
Yeah, I know Ray. And I know what you're trying to do to me.
I'm not doing anything.
Filthy little whore. I'm not doing anything. I should come over there right now, take a wake him and shove her up your ass, you little bitch. Don't think I know what you're up to. Don't think I know what you're doing in front of that webcam every night. Yeah, I see it, and it's disgusting. It's fucking sick. Doing that in front of that 16-year-old boy. What's the matter with you?
It wasn't my idea.
Spineless piece of shit. You know what I have in mind to do? I have in mind to send someone over there right now and slowly cut your tits off in front of that webcam of yours. I would love to watch that. While I sit here drinking my fucking bottle of you, watch you scream like a little bitch. Please don't cut my tits off! Scared now? We'll consider this conversation a warning. Stay the fuck away from my stepson.
Wait, he's your stepson?
Yeah. Real scared now, aren't you? I'll say it again, but slowly this time, so you get the message nice and clear. Stay the fuck away from my stepson. Amy 40 and 1211 Camille Del Sur. Only one of us can have it. And that one of us is not you. You did?
Capiche 911 has exited the chat room.
He said what?
He said he was gonna crucify me to a tree using railroad spikes.
He's such a fucking bastard!
He said something else.
What did he say?
He said,
Only one of us can have them. And that one of us is not you.
what did he mean by that?
I'll explain everything to you on Friday.
I don't think Friday's such a good idea.
Fuck him! Alright, I'm meeting you. I'm tired of being his slave. He can go fuck himself.
Ray, be careful.
I'm tired of being careful. I'll see you Friday, where we said we'd meet.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
Question the choice, the question the choice.
What are these?
What are these?
Nicole, can you hear me? What are these?
Do I tell the truth?
Nikki!
Do I make shit up?
Nicole!
The low-grade migraine sweat glands juicing up.
Alright, Nicole, you got me!
Me speeding up.
What are these?
The air taking on the consistency of peanut butter.
Nicole!
Question the choice, the question the choice. I waited by the pier, by the carousel, but out of sight of the carousel, so Amy wouldn't see me. When she showed, she dressed for the occasion. She had flowers in her hair. I watched her go there. It's like the world was moving so fast, like it's just her. Just me. We're living in our own world of peanut butter. What the fuck are you doing here? Amy, please hear me out. You sick little bitch! I gotta kick your ass! Okay, look, I swear I would have come if it wasn't important, okay? 2 seconds. Ray's missing. Bullshit! Look, okay, my stepdad, he took him, okay? I don't know what happened. Look, I swear to you, okay? He found out that he had a date to meet with you, and he came into the room and he beat the shit out of my mom, smashed up Ray through his computer, okay? I mean, Ray came into my room crying, okay, and scared Amy. He was crying, okay? And then he came and he begged me to come meet you. He told me he had to be with you. And then my stepdad came into the room, grabbed him by his hair, and dragged him out of the house. I don't believe you. What the fuck? Look! Does this look like a line? Holy shit, what is that? Put a cigar out my mouth. Nicole, I'm sorry. Yo, well, fuck you, Nicole, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking scared, baby. I don't know what to do. I don't know where he is. And come on, I'll take you to your house. No! I can't go back there. Look, anything. I'll sleep with you anywhere but there. I'll take you back to my house. We left him here. Amy took the flowers out of her hair and crumbled it. She didn't have any Amsterdam orange in her house, but he didn't need it. I cried the whole time. I was so wrong. But this time, when I had her in my mouth, she didn't say, Ray. She said, Mike. And then I fell asleep on her bed. I don't know what time it was, but the sound from her eyes half open, I watched her back. And the light from her phone outlined her with her neck. Her shoulders started to shake. Her breathing was like she was hyperventilating.
You little fuck. I told you to stay away from him. Amy, Moody, 12 Yandel, sir. But since you didn't want to listen, take a good, long, hard look at this photo. You did this.
Photo. Well, body of a guy about 5'7", lying on the side of the freeway. His shoulders were bruised and clothes torn, and a few feet away from his body, his head. He could have had brunette hair, but you couldn't tell because it was so matted with blood. And he didn't have much of a face left. Look, I got the picture of this website where you can download crime scene photos. It's sick shit. Amy got up and locked herself in the bathroom. I could hear her puking, and so I knocked. Go away! Amy, it's me, it's Nicole. Go away, please! Just go away! So I left.
Now, when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her.
After I left her house, I stayed out all night. I reached my own guilty threshold. And it broke my heart to realize that I was a 10. I mean, I believed everything. You know, I wondered what Miss Spiegel, my theater arts teacher, would think about my dark play. The best theater is a theater that takes the audience on a journey through the deepest, darkest, most dangerous regions of the human soul. Was my dark play dark enough? Dangerous enough? At the end of said journey, the audience, having faced that darkness, that danger, come to find this very same darkness and danger present within their own very souls. Well, I sure as hell recognize the darkness and danger lurking in my own soul, and actively take the steps to change it. I couldn't do shit to change it. No. There was only one thing left to do.
Heinous Buster SVU has entered the chat room. Amy Moody?
Who are you?
My name is Olivia Stabler. I work with the Special Victims Unit at the New York City Police Department.
Right.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the deputy detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are part of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit.
Whatever.
Amy, I'm part of this elite squad. I've been sent here to Southern California to investigate a string of vicious, brutal, heinous sex murders in an area too complex and heinous for local law enforcement. Given our expertise in solving these heinous crimes, I've been sent here to nail the heinous bastards which have been convicted of these heinous crimes. Just to say it.
What do you want with me?
Amy, I need to ask you a favor. I don't care when you talk with people your own age, but when you chat with me, chat like you're an adult.
What are you trying to say?
I detest team talk. You and R are letters. If you meant to say you are, spell it out. Y-O-U-A-R-E. Same way too. That's a number, not a preposition.
Oh,
How old are you?
16. Going on 17,
You're almost a woman.
I guess.
You guess. You either are or are not almost a woman. Which is it?
I'm almost a woman.
Good. Then chat like one. You knew Ray Sutton. Amy, I'm asking you a simple yes or no question. Did you or did you not know Raymond Sutcliffe?
No.
What about his sister Nikki? Nicole Sutcliffe?
I don't know anyone named Nicole.
Okay. Listen, I understand your need to deny that you know him, that you knew him. things that if I were in your shoes, I feel the need to deny too.
Fuck off.
Hey, Amy, language. How do you think that poor decapitated guy would feel knowing that you denied knowing him? How will you live with yourself knowing that you did that? I'm gonna ask you again. Did you or did you not know Raymond Sutcliffe?
Yes.
How else did you know Ray?
I don't want you to think I'm like a freak or anything.
Amy, what did I say about teen language?
That you don't like it.
Right, and what was wrong with that sentence?
Which sentence?
Scroll up, the one that says, I don't want you to think I'm like a freak or anything. You can't be like anything. You either are or are not a freak.
Right.
So what is it you want to tell me that makes you think I'll look at you as a freak?
I loved him.
That's what I thought. Which is why we sought you out. We need your help.
To explain why she needed Amy's help, Olivia moved in a Titanic-sized wheelbarrow of caca. I don't remember exactly what I had Olivia tell Amy. I mean, some bullshit about our stepfather surrounding Ray's murder and conspiracy theories involving illegal drug trafficking, coyote smuggling, illegal aliens across the U.S.-Mexican border. I mean, child pornography, snuff films,
Al-Qaeda sleeper cells.
Right! Al-Qaeda sleeper cells. Look, the details aren't what's important, okay? What's important is that Olivia told Amy that if she followed the money, and she actually said that,
Follow the money.
that the trail would lead to Nicole.
While we sit here chit-chatting, they're out there perpetrating their rape of Southern California. Amy, the syndicate has used Nicole to procure victims from the World Wide Web. Teenagers like you, underage, sometimes even younger. You drink milk, don't you? Yeah. And you've seen those faces staring you down from the back of the cartons. What do you think happened to them? Nicole had every intention of turning you from a normal middle-class young woman into one of those faces staring you down while you eat your Captain Crunch.
I don't believe you.
You're one lucky teenager. That could have been your head lying in a ditch at the side of the freeway.
I'm not gullible. I'm not stupid.
That could have been you had it not been for Ray getting in the way.
I'm not gullible. I'm not stupid.
Of course not, Amy, which is why it must be clear to you. Nicole sold Ray out. How do you think his stepfather knew he was going to meet you? Listen, don't get me wrong. Nicole is a victim here too. But Nicole stopped being a victim the day that her brother was murdered. Depravity begets depravity, and Nicole is beyond depravity. She's become an inhumane monster. She must be put down. We need you to eliminate her.
Wait. Are you asking me to kill her?
Oh, kill is such an ugly word. Criminals kill. Law enforcement solves crimes.
Okay. Hypothetically.
That's a good word, Amy. I'm impressed.
Hypothetically, if I go along with what you're asking, and hypothetically, if I do everything you say, what do I do?
Make contact with her. Get her to meet you in a public place, the mall. Say you have to run an errand for your mother. Find the Williams-Sonoma. Buy a knife.
What kind of it?
A big knife?
Like a really short.
Exactly. Take her out behind the stairs where they keep the dumpsters, get her up against the wall, and then start stabbing her. Hypothetically. God, I know this is a heavy burden on you, Amy. But think of the burden Nicole will be to all of us if she is allowed to live. Think of the favor you're doing Southern California.
What about me? What do I get out of all of this?
The rewards for you, Amy, will be great.
What kind of rewards?
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination. With all that she is putting through, isn't there part of you that wants to kill her?
Will you do it?
Yes. Good. One more thing. Now when you do it, I need you to promise me that you'll tell her that you love her. What? You do love her, don't you? Don't you?
different. She looked older, like a woman. It's hard to look her in the eye. Hey. Hey. Everything all right? Yeah. You?
Yeah. Hey, so I actually have to run an errand for my mom. I have to go find a building in Sonoma.
We walked in silence. Amy did everything Miss Olivia instructed her to do. Calm, with grace, with dignity.
Hey, why don't we go someplace more quiet, to talk?
We walked to the back of Sears where they keep the dumpsters. I was calm.
I have something for you.
Oh! I didn't feel the first thrust. I love you. Or the second or third. I love you! I love you! The fourth felt like a pinprick to a fingertip. I love you! 5, 6, 7. I love you! I love you! I remember lying on the pavement, feeling a smile spread across my face. The silhouette of Amy, the blue California sky hovering above me for a second before she ran. And that's when it hit me. A wave, a hurricane, an earthquake, a cloudburst, a shower of wine, a swirl of color, the sky splitting open and swallowing me, the earth cracking open and levitating me. The Virgin Mary and Mary Magdalene kissing, caressing, licking my flesh, a gazillion tiny light bulbs twinkling through the pores of my skin. A skyscraper falling, a mother giving birth, no ring. I love you. Not me! I love you! Fire, water, light, hair, white, hair, white. If this is what it feels like to die, I would die every day. But I think of
Riley's. Nicole, can you hear me with Ivan's? Nikki? Nicole? It's Nicole, do you copy? What are these?
do I tell the truth? Or do I make shit up? He was getting ready to get up and leave when I said, okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. And I did. I told him everything. He was quiet for a long time. It had started to get light out. But then he kissed me on the forehead and said,
You're totally full of shit. Why do you gotta always make shit up?
and then he went to sleep. I go to college now. I work nights at the campus library. I live on the dorms, but I'm hoping I can save up enough money this semester and over the summer to get my own place this fall. I guess you could say I have a boyfriend. That's him lying naked next to me. Everything's pretty much normal now, I guess. Yeah, I still got a lot of stuff to figure out, but I'm pretty much indistinguishable from any other college student. I'm still undecided about my major.